I think you can see now. So we're a bit late. This is the Lionsgate portal meditation empowerment with Ascended Master Chung. And I, your host, Jerome Zaran here. We're a bit late because Streamlabs wasn't working, and so I had to use another streaming platform, StreamYard. And so I can see 2 people on. If you could leave a comment to just say that you can hear us okay and see us. Damon says, sounds good. Hello, hear you and see you, great. Timmy says, oh yeah. Welcome, everybody.
Surinam takashakakiantame. Unamate shaisak sakcha. Tanome kareteshkecham. Twenam etukareteshkacha siki. Urela takashkachanam tiro yaven. My beautiful children, I welcome you. My temple is open to you, my beloved. Inside you, I am. Inside you, where the light glows, where your spirit dwells, I am. The very essence of life, of light that shines through your eyes. From our place of oneness, from the source of your being, inside my heart. Beloved are you, dear ones. Feel my presence. Feel the radiance that you are, who shine my presence into your world. And throughout the universe, my beloved, I am present. And know that you are not alone, that you have many friends and brothers and sisters, many relations who dwell throughout the cosmos, that there is no distance between you in the worlds of light, in the essence of your being. Yet when you choose to incarnate, to bring yourself into the physical world, to make bodies here on earth of flesh and blood and bone and breath and water, of earth, containing the fire of your spirit, the light from the sun, the sun that is my body, the great sun that you cannot see with your physical eye, but that you know with all your heart, the light that comes in to illuminate your being, that emanates from the center of your being. That is light. My beloved children, it is time to purify, to shake off the old, to grow the light within you, to shine, to stand strong in the truth that you know, that resonates and inspires and radiates and transforms and creates new life. New life is within you, in every cell, the potential to be born again, to rise again, to arrive more, to create more presence, to bring more of you, more of your soul, more of your light to shine. My beloved, the light shines through love and joy and compassion, through peace and kindness, through harmony. You are containers of the light. You are instruments of its radiance. Know within yourself what the light is saying to you, what the feelings are in your body that speak truth to you. Know your light. Know your heart. Feel your love. Beloved, remember how precious you are, beyond value, beyond all that is material, all that is finite, that begins and ends. You are eternal, beyond measure, valuable. What is this value, this treasure that you are? It is the divine presence that you are. It is the divine consciousness that I inhabit, that you inhabit within me, and I bring into you in the oneness. Together we are one. Cast your mind around you to the separation, the pain, the longing. Unity, my beloved, oneness heals the separation, the pain, and the longing. Receive me, my beloved, on the inside. I am yours, and you are mine. Own me as your power. Own the oneness. I bless you, my beloved children. Yeah, wonderful. Blessings and peace, greetings, welcome, beloveds. Thank you. It is so wonderful, Jerome. Many spirits come with that beautiful sound. We welcome all who are here and all guides and helpers who have come with you and who are bringing forward many ascended beings. We welcome them all to be here. For those of you who listen now, to those who come later, I greet you and honor you. May the living spirit that is within all things come forward within you, bring you the strength of mind, positivity of thought, upliftment, clarity of perception. Bring to your heart strength, resilience, personal power, deep soul connection, love and joy, compassion, confidence and courage, and bring to your body strength, immunity, personal power, abundance, peace and harmony, and deep understanding that is beyond the mind. Welcome, welcome to you all. To be with us in the worlds of light, to elevate yourself and go deep within, to resource yourself for your journey upon the physical plane, which is indeed demanding of a great deal of strength, attention, consciousness, intelligence, and presence. And so these times that you spend with ourselves, with those who are one with me and one with you, these times are important to charge the deep soul batteries of your being. So here we are, beloved, at that time in your year, which is known astrologically as the Lionsgate. Because when the cycle comes to here, there is an opening, an opportunity, a flowing through of power from the central sun. And it happens in cycles, and there are other times that it happens. But I would like to bring your attention to your heart. And think of the lion heart. Think of the power of your emotions. Feel that you are breathing in your heart. And with every breath, your heart becomes fiercer and stronger with a lion power. That there is a lion roaring in your heart. Rah! And with its roar, it opens your heart a little more each time. And every out breath is like a roar. And a greater opening. And a connection to the divine source through the stars and through the astrology and all the configurations that are both expansive and limiting. You extend beyond all limitations from the outside. You have only the limitations that you place upon yourself on the inside. So take them away, expand, burst through, and feel yourself connecting with the great cosmic sun and becoming its transmitter. Feel the vastness of your being as you expand and become the lion heart, the cosmic lion heart, the king of beasts, the power of love, the lion heart that yet is strong, has a warrior energy, bites through all kinds of oppositions and obstacles. And with his fierce roar, or her fierce roar, clears the way, clears the path ahead. And in this time, the Lionsgate is all about you standing up strong. Feel what that means to you, whatever your occupation, your skills, your gifts, your talents. What does it mean to stand up strong? Is there a little movement in your own domain that you can make to expand, to stretch and feel bigger within your domain? Can you take up a little more space? Can you stretch your heart center to be even bigger for you, for your life, for your creation, for your reality? For the bigger you are, the more people, of course, and the more of life you will shine your light upon. even if it is only internally. I say only, for most beings dwell within. There are more within than there are appearing on the surface of the earth. And you are within while bringing your energy without, yet your soul dwells within the worlds of light. And so think of all the souls who want to add themselves to you as you become that instrument of radiance, of generosity and empowerment for all those who even, we could say, touch the edges of your garments. Feel that light that shines. You who come here to remember who you are, to remember your radiance, to practice your radiance, to practice feeling expanded, knowing the truth. Although many ghouls and strange energies are trying to influence your mind and affect your heart and diminish your light and your power, feel the lion's heart and the roar of the lion who says, "Rah! I am the king. I am the queen. I am in my full power. My power comes from God, Goddess, within. I am not limited by physical circumstance, by the laws and edicts of others, by those who appear to rule over me and my people. Feel where in your life you have made the space for your expression. Feel your speciality. Feel your chosen area of work. Perhaps it is children, parenting, art, music, dance, expression, writing, poetry, mediumship, spirit work, healing work. Perhaps you are a politically aware being. Perhaps you are working with consciousness and helping people awaken in these times and stand strong. All of you, in one way or another, have many of these attributes. And all of you, at this time, need to resource yourselves daily from the source of all light, all love, all life in all realms. You can feel your mind being affected by the communal mind. In this sense of that unity in your time, you can really feel the lesson that is being taught to you. Sometimes you have to taikat. You have to come away from a unity that is pulling you down. You have to become the forceful emanation that pulls others with you, that leads with the light. This is that time. You have to really be aware and be very conscious of when you are getting pulled by the common consciousness, by the universal mind in the dark side of it, in the fear, in the limited thinking, in the feeling of being abused, of being under, disempowered, disabled. Know that you who understand the nature of reality, you cannot be disempowered. It is an internal phenomenon. It is an internal reality, a spiritual reality. Many are those who have been very badly abused through time, but believe it or not, they were not disempowered, for they never lost their soul connection. Even unto martyrdom, they never lost their soul's connection. They knew what they were doing. I put it in the past because this time in the present, you are the ones. Every common, as it were, man and woman is now available to the Christ light to be initiated. In order for that to occur, there are tests, there are initiations, there are processes of purification, of enlightenment, of preparation. That is what it has been up to now. And now it is time to fully appear in your consciousness, your seeing eye, now ready to penetrate through the illusion, see the truth. It's time now. And whatever is happening around you, whoever does or does not agree with you, that does not matter. Of course, it matters in your human self, and you have to monitor your reactions when people walk away from you because of the power of your light, or also they kind of explode in front of you because of the power of your light. You have to understand that dynamic. And when you hold strong, when you are unafraid and everything out there is trying to make you afraid, you're still going to be in that confrontation. You have to hold your strength through that next attempt to knock you down. It's energetic, beloved ones. It's a war within. And you are, of course, the warriors of the light who come forward here. So understand this will continue for a while. And use this time to imagine yourself as the powerful lion heart being. Imagine it. Because you see, right now, you see, the lion is the king of predators in the world of animals. But right now, you are being hunted in a certain way. And so you need to find the predator within who wants to turn around and roar and hunt the hunters. Oh, yes, beloved. Hunt the hunters. Because you didn't really know when this started what was happening, but now I believe most of you do understand. And yes, you need to walk through the Lionsgate to know that it is an initiation, a choice, a lifting up of your energy, a roar of power, and an action that takes you forward into the new time. What is this new time, beloved ones? What does that mean, a new time? Time is as old and as ancient and as far away and as futuristic as you want to see it. But right now, in your bodies upon the earth, can you feel the power of the light that is declaring the old paradigm is dead? The new paradigm is being born. Within every heart and mind, it is being visioned. It exists. It is already created. It is like a jigsaw puzzle, pieces everywhere, carried by every soul who is coming together to co-create, who is bringing through the divine plan of love and light, of peace and joy, of harmony and at-one-ment, of the end of war. Feel it inside you. You know it so well. You came prepared. You have it within you. This is your time. But perhaps, of course, very likely you did not know how it would look. You knew you had to prepare. You knew you had to become stronger. You understood many things, but not necessarily the form it would take, this test, this trial, this initiation. So many perhaps are just longing for it to end, for it to change. But remember, you are part of a vast whole. That's why it matters to stay strong, to stay in that high vibration, because you are the element that keeps the equation up. Whereas perhaps most or many are kind of going up and down like a yo-yo. So the measure, the mean, the average vibration they bring is not so high. But if you can maintain your positivity, your faith, your trust in the divine, you can understand and know that the light can never be defeated, that you are watching all of this up and down, even going right down, so far down into the hellish depths that you can't even follow with your eyes, and you can't even imagine the pain and disruption and abuse that happens there. So you understand, and you send your compassion, but you realize, wait a minute, my job is to keep the energy up, to lift the soul vibration of humanity, so that all the gifts that the divine are bringing can actually be received, so strength can be maintained. And so this energy eventually brings the whole of humanity through into the new time. So we have spoken about this pretty much solidly, really, with you all, and you are all doing very well. But of course, there come these tests for your strength. So what I would like you to do, and perhaps you have already done it, is to align yourself with the sun in your mind's eye, with your own sun, and seeing your own sun aligned with the cosmic sun, and seeing that cosmic sun radiating throughout your galaxy and into the Milky Way and into your planets. And understanding you are working with many ascended beings when you do this. Imagine you are part of an orchestra playing the most wondrous divine symphony. You don't suddenly put your fiddle down. Oh, I can't play this bit. I need a cup of tea. You have to stay until the work is done, until all the movements, all the heavenly movements of the music, even when the music goes down into despair and drama, and you're still playing, you're still there playing the cosmic orchestral piece, the transformational sound of the humanity rising up in the frequency of light and playing the symphony of transformation to the stars that surround the earth, to the galaxies, to the constellations, your audience, the star beings, the ascended beings, the light warriors who are with you and who join you. You don't stop. You are playing. You are resonating. You are an instrument in a vast orchestra of creation. The great conductor, the divine heart, the cosmic heart divine, sometimes brings everything to a peaceful monotone. But there's still held that high resonant sound, that vibration of presence of the Creator. And you are bringing the resonance into consciousness. And you are tried and tested. Imagine you're playing the most wonderful symphony, but right by your right ear, there's a mosquito. You're trying to play, ooh, ooh. Imagine that's what it's like in your time. You are those who resonate with the cosmic heart divine, you are playing that tune. You are bringing that in every day of your life. But there are mosquitoes, infernal energies that are trying to distract you, to make you play a wrong note, it would seem. But you understand that you just keep playing, and the very energy of your sound is going to deter, is going to make it uncomfortable if you can hold it really steady with your instrument, with your being. You who are the instrument of the cosmic orchestra of light. And those beings who are trying to interfere with creation, they are indeed as small as mosquitoes in the divine universe. But they can bite and they can sting. And you must understand that you grow stronger every time you keep your focus on the light and don't get distracted by all those annoying, unconscious mosquitoes. So coming back to your heart, your lion's heart, this time that you are in, this opportunity that you have right now. Feel yourselves expanding your heart to the point where you can bring in angelic presence. Open your mind and your heart to remember the star beings and the cosmic intelligences that you can feel all around you. Feel your crown center and your third eye impregnated and energized from the central heart divine, from the golden Christ light that pours in. It's instant. The moment you imagine, as you open to that divine Christ light, as you imagine it coming in, it's instant. It comes instantly. You are the light. As soon as you turn your focus to the light, your light body vibrates. It's like a sound that I can hear. When you are with me, I can hear you emanating that vibration, that sound, that resonance. Here you are in time and space, beloved ones, bringing the light that is beyond time and space to literally switch on codes within your DNA that are ready to be activated. For you are not just human. You have many dimensions to your beings. And so the switching on happens throughout your light body, throughout your chakra system, in different ways for each one. You are ready within yourself, in your unique expression, with your unique gifts. And what is switched on is the flow of cosmic energy. The Christ light is the flow, the source of your personal power, life force. Sometimes they have called it the God force, the goddess force. It is a power, this light. You think of electricity, you think the power of the source, which you could never put your finger on, but you can just about touch the light bulb that shines that light. You can just touch it for a moment, not for long, but if you touch the source, you'll burn. And so this light mitigates through the dimensions. And the more you prepare yourself, the more you visualize, meditate, open, develop your chakras, strengthen yourself, and hear, especially your heart, the more powerful that light that shines through you, beloved. And then you have to understand that the more you become able to hold that light, shine that light, and not be fried by that light yourself, the more you can strengthen yourself to be the transmitter. What happens, in fact, as you have seen many times in your world, and that is often why you don't shine your light, is that you can get targeted because you are very, very visible. And that is why we talk to you about shining it on the inside, really understanding we are not in the business of exposing you in the third dimensional world, but rather of opening you in your light body in the fourth dimension so that you become a powerful source of light in the dream time, in the inner plane. But you can also access that light and bring it into your physical body for expression anytime you decide to, with discretion, with safety in mind. And that is why I'm speaking of this Lionsgate being a time when you will see many people coming forward and shining the light on very dark aspects. It's going to be a time of revelation. For what we can say is the cosmic lion heart is roaring. The great predator, the Christ light being, the light predator is here to consume the prey of darkness, of pain and suffering propagated from a dark source of empty consciousness, of soul emptiness. So feel within yourselves, beloved, that you are aligned to this powerful cosmic lion heart that is pouring through you with a cosmic roar, saying, I come to bring justice. I am the Christ-light power that roars justice throughout the cosmos, rightfulness, righteousness, in that sense of love divine. Feel inside you how you are supported. Feel behind you that presence. That is going to protect you, surround you. Feel the power of protection of the lion heart around his pride. You are the pride of that divine Christ-light lion energy of the heart. You are the beloved of creation. You are imbued with divine power, and this is your time to stand up and let it shine through you, not to be afraid of being seen, and realizing you are protected, deeply protected from within. For in the name of the Christ light, in the name of the ascended angelic and divine beings, does that lion, the Christ-light lion, roar. And that light becomes a great power, a fierce power even, that comes to consume darkness, to consume fear, doubt, anxiety, pain, sorrow, grief. Now, that great heart also protects hearts. That vast lion heart, that cosmic Christ-like presence, protects the pride. And you are the pride and joy of the Creator, Creatrix. You are beloved and held safe. And you are also called and asked to come through that gate with your great tribe of humanity. Lead the way forward into this new creation. And as you come through this gateway, you'll be standing in a different place. You will feel, oh, yes, I have come through from some past time into the present. You will feel much more in the presence as you feel yourself come through this time. And you'll feel yourself coming into a new time. Now, that does not mean, of course, that everything suddenly is sorted out and becomes wonderful and harmonious, but it does mean you feel the momentum, something shifting, something now moving, and it goes on moving because there's a lot to move, a lot to change, a lot to transform. But with this powerful Lionsgate opportunity now about to occur, beginning already to occur, there is, in a sense, almost like a breaking of a sheath that's opening as that sheath is broken and allows humanity to walk through into the new time. And it will happen in phases. Sometimes we will have to come back to this gateway to help others through. But what I am asking you to try and feel is what it is now, where you are now, and where it is that you are being brought as you come through this time and find yourselves in a very interesting vibration of possibility and potential. And so that brings me to wind back and talk about keeping yourselves safe, secure. How with all this light, you can keep yourself safe and secure. That's very important considerations. So much change is happening all around you, and some of it may seem so destructive, so negative. But I ask you to remain calm. Make sure that you have supplies for a while, because the battle has reached the ground running, you could say. Both sides are running, they are partly running at each other. Some are running away. Some are running to other places to hide. We could say the hunt is on. Those who were the hunters are on the back foot. They are on the retreat, but they have to keep up the appearance that they are still the oppressors, the people in power, issuing edicts that more and more people are refusing to follow because they do not add up to light and love and freedom and joy. And so strengthen yourselves so that you can demonstrate that you survived, that you are strong, that you are leaders in your own fields, that you know what's what, that you never did get distracted from your path of light, even though you took a few falls and crawled for a while here and there, that you have understood what is required to come through whole and strong. It is so important for you to become equipped with knowledge here as you work with me, equipped with power and light, confidence and strength, and equipped to know ways, physical, material, third dimensional ways to keep yourself safe, whether that is having the food, having your water, having secure accommodation, whether that is taking yourself out of the big cities, if you can, and coming more into rural accommodation, whether that is making sure that you are not vulnerable to be told what to do with your body on any level, that you have studied and understand your rights, your natural born rights, that you understand the law to a sufficient degree to defend and care for yourself and your family. And obviously, when I say the law, I don't just mean the apparent law of the legal world, but the law that is common, that is natural, that is Goddess's law, simple law, like what is in the 10 Commandments. But if you're not Christian, it is also in every religion, every path, the simple law of love, of caring for each other, caring for yourself, love, respect, honor. And of course, not harming each other on purpose ever, not causing harm or pain to anyone, or distress, or discomfort, or confusion, all the ways that you are now becoming those who are aware and can step forward in that way of honor, of light, of oneness with the divine. And so, beloved ones, I have not seen you for a little while. So if you wish to ask questions now, of course, I will hear you. And then at the end, we will do an alignment meditation. Peace to you ones. I listen.
Peace. So as we're only working from YouTube today, we'll just see. I have posted the link to Facebook, but we will see if anybody asks anything. So yeah, we'll just do 3 questions today. So do fire a question. I'll have a question for you whilst we wait. Should be, is there a way to work towards, you could say, the big climactic rising of that solar energy for Sunday? Is there a
Oh yes, this meditation that I will do for you, please.
People could do that every day
please.
till Sunday.
That's right.
Yeah.
It is about expansion, preparing yourself to receive that download. So it's about expanding your fields. We're going to work with the chakras. You all know the work, but it just needs to be expanded to your full degree.
I'm going to have a quick look. I am looking on my phone, but I don't have very good reception here, so I'm just going to use Sally's phone. Let's have a quick look.
She says you have to put the lead of the internet in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Got that. Let's
Peace.
have a quick look here. Okay, there's nothing there. Okay, there's some questions coming in there. Leela asks, how should we best manage our fear? I keep trying to escape as I find the collective fear hard to feel.
Of course, beloved. Well, that is quite natural. It's not really escape. It's just that you don't want to vibrate with that fear. That's right. The first thing to do is to recognize it. Well, you obviously recognize it. So that's the first thing, because consciousness is everything. As soon as you realize that's fear and I don't want to go down that road, it's not my road. I want to go down the road of love and light, and I want to elevate myself. It is not to deny the fear. The worst thing is to try and deny the fear if it's in you. When it's in you, get physical. Either get into a bath or get into some yoga or go walking in a really airy, a free place in nature. Do something with your body, because fear comes into the body and stops you from resonating the light and the love. So you have to breathe, move it in your body, realize it, honor it. There's a reason for it. Your being may be remembering past life types of attack, abuse, curtailment, imprisonment. There are all kinds of reasons why you might be afraid. So first of all, honor it, feel it, shake it, and then purposely lift it up and give it away, in that sense of offering it, realizing that's all very purposeful. You are channeling something, you are moving that energy, and then breathe in, make some affirmations. I am strong, I am courageous, I am protected, I am safe, I am looked after. See, make the contradictions and speak them out loud. And if you need to make movements, expand your field with your arms. Feel at the edge of your field, mirrors there, keeping you protected, radiating away from you anything harmful that you don't want to enter your system. Peace to you, Wen.
Peace. So what I'm going to do, Chung Fu, is just because I have to get somewhere at a certain time, so I'm going to time the questions.
All right, beloved.
So the next question is Anna Harris. My body is going haywire. My neck snaps back and huge energy surges. Visions of light, pain. I work with the energy body, but having trouble expanding. Can you give some insight?
Can I ask what you are working with? Did you take the shot, beloved?
She asked a while back. Yeah, I think she's had both.
All right. So you got a lot of energy work to do, D1. I would really rather talk to you privately about that. But generally speaking, if you have taken the shot, you do need to work with, yes, absolutely. You would have all that you're talking about. You have to bring your consciousness in strongly. You can work to mitigate it, but you need to understand that opening your chakras, bringing the light in, this becomes a daily duty. You can't really go a day without aligning yourself to source, affirming that you belong to the divine, that you are in complete flow with the divine source. You have to do a lot of affirmation and pull yourself into that alignment, because everything you're describing is really, it's part of what's going on inside your body that you have to contradict. Peace, beloved.
Peace.
I recommend that we work together if you have the occasion and the time. Peace.
Peace. We're going to do 2 more, and then we'll, because I believe actually Sophie just came and told me, which I'd forgotten, because that's what it's like when you enter the Chung Fu temple. There is a client.
Yes, there's a
Yeah,
client.
and
That's
I
correct.
had forgotten.
All right, so we don't have time
Yeah.
for a meditation then
No,
today.
we will. We'll
Oh,
just
all
we're
right.
just gonna just do 2 more quick questions.
Mhm.
Damon Goodchild asks, how much common law do we need to know? Would a conditional acceptance of the V be enough?
It's a very interesting question about enough. It's certainly very necessary that you study that and that you do that process of making sure that you have covered yourself, not to be jabbable, as it were, that you have that much. Having said that, it's a very deep subject. You need enough to be able to know your rights and to be able to speak them in the right language. So it is a linguistic matter. And so that's how much you need, enough to be able to state and not to get into fear, because the knowledge of your rights gives you strength. So you need enough so that fear goes away, or, well, it might not go away, but it certainly is mitigated. And you have, in that sense, a resource within you that you know you can apply, that is lawful, that helps you to feel safe and to feel strong. But the process of the conditional acceptance of the jab is quite a long process. So you are well advised to start it as soon as possible. Peace, beloved.
Solutionsempowerment.com. I think you already know that, Damon. Angela Marshall asks, can you expand on the concept of establishing security during this transition? You suggest going rural, food option. What else can we do physically?
So that is why the previous beloved was talking about the common law. So this is part of my meaning, that you should understand how it became possible for people that you elected, that are supposed to serve you and be for your best interest. How is it possible that in some way they would damage you, or they would cause you pain, or constriction, or bring in types of rules and regulations that are not to your advantage and not causing you joy, love, peace, harmony, connection, oneness? How did that come about? Ask yourself. And once you have really thought about that, then understand, all right, well, I have to do something to bring myself back to the actual, you could say, life commander, or the Christ-like presence, the divine deep authority that is within you. So standing in that kind of safety is really what I'm talking about. Studying and realizing how it came about in your world, that you are, in a sense, possibly could be a victim, instead of being empowered and being fully in authority in your life. Ask yourself that question, and then do everything you can to understand how to come back to that place of being in full authority in your life. And that does mean not necessarily only the common law, but to understand the natural law, God's law, to realize there's this work, working with beings of a higher vibration, in that sense, we want to incarnate, but there's working also to be incarnate and to be a representative of God's presence upon the earth. Peace, beloved.
We'll do one more quick one, and then we'll finish up with a beautiful meditation. Jill Hobson says, I can't stop eating. I think it is fear of everything going on, especially with the V.
Peace, beloved. Fear is everywhere, and don't feel bad about that. Yes, eating is one of the ways you can sort of dumb down the emotions. But again, as I was speaking to the beloved who asked the question about how to deal with the vibration of fear that's everywhere, and even if you didn't have it yourself, you meet someone, they've got it, and almost you get infected in the moment. So Obviously, there are simple matters. Don't listen to the mainstream news. Choose what you listen to on the media. Understand that those who propagate fear are not in your best interest. It's propagated everywhere. What you need is to listen to those transmissions that lift you up, that remind you of your personal power, that remind you who you are. You have to lift your vibration. You have to actually do practice every day, spiritual practice, open your chakras, expand your field. You have to use affirmations. You have to work on your mind, because you are like a sponge. All beings are, until they realize, wait a minute, I'll just squeeze myself out. Then I'll just breathe in the light and I'll be a sponge full of light. I won't actually absorb all this darkness, because if you do not literally protect yourself, you will, of course, sponge up all this fear propaganda. So try to understand life is a creation. You are a creator. What is being created at the moment is not in your best interest. Those seemingly, and I say seemingly in power, they're not actually in power. The panic and the desperation, that's theirs. They're trying to propagate it onto the rest of the world, but it's actually theirs. It belongs to those dark beings, or I should say the beings whose light has been taken and who are inhabited by those dark forces. And so try not to take it on. Stay with the light. Remember, you are the creators of the new earth. This will change. We cannot say how long it will be, because it depends upon the consciousness of humanity. But it will not be forever, beloved. No. There is a new evolution coming. Peace.
Peace.
And all right, we will do a short meditation.
We have 10 minutes.
All right.
Yeah.
Perfect. But and not even late for the client. That's good.
Everybody's getting the inner workings of everything, but that's all right.
Well, yes, there are many of those who come forward, of course, to work. They are all dealing with everything, all the questions you ask. And of course, each one needs a very special angle to work with. But here we have one common angle, which is you are instruments of the light. You are creations of the light. You are in physical form, but the most important aspect is your body of light. That is your chakra system that opens and literally absorbs the light of the cosmos into your field. It is your field that determines whether those dark forces can get in and influence your mind, your heart, and enter into your physical reality. Be absolutely sure and clear that if you work in this way, you cannot be attacked. You cannot be invaded, but you have to hold strong within that. So here we go. This is how it is. Sit quietly, breathe, come into your body, relax all the muscles that you can feel. Come deeply to rest, to stillness. Slow your breath right down, counting to 6 in, 6 out. Notice. Keep your breath like that. Notice your breath. Notice your body. Keep your muscles relaxed. Keep commanding your body to fully let go of this physical world. You can do this very quickly with this breath. Relaxing your body. Feel that you're bringing your attention now to your chakra system. You know where they are, the energy centers in your body. You start at the root, and keeping that breath really slow, keeping the relaxation, just bringing your mind's attention that you're breathing now through the root, that every breath, you're expanding the root. And you're going to make a sound on the out breath that's pushing that root center right out. You make the sound so that you can really feel and stretch with your arms as you do with practices such as Qigong. But this you can just do in a chair. Breathing in the light from above and below and bringing it all the way to the root, and then just simply seeing that red center, that orb expanding, and then bring the light to the next center. Really feeling that intention that this sound is light. It is stretching, bringing the whole of your hara, your sacral center, to expand. And now coming to the solar plexus. This is a rapid version of opening your field to the light. The orange center of your hara is open, and you come to the golden center of your solar plexus, the sun center, the soul center, right here in the middle of your body, breathing in from the earth, breathing in from the heavens. Slow breath. And then, again, breathing in, feeling you're expanding your heart now, your lion's heart. That slow breath still. Feeling your heart is green and gold. It interfaces with your solar plexus. Really enjoying this simple opening, this simple intention, remembering your light body just follows your will. I open to the divine light, to the Christ light consciousness beaming through my lion's heart, walking me through this gateway of potential, this portal of initiation, the Lionsgate. As I walk through, I expand and I emanate the light, coming up to the throat center now, the blue, feeling the beautiful azure blue. Feeling your voice. In that slow breath and that feeling of expansion and that affirmation, the light is shining through my field, radiating out into the world. Opening your third eye. Feeling how as you consciously lift up your energy, the light is pouring in. The golden Christ light is pouring in. Feeling your sound. Intending this expansion. And feel that there are these wonderful, powerful beings all around you. The lion tribe bringing you strength, protecting you all around your field. And then open your crown center. Feel your third eye resonating in your crown center, opening up to the divine cosmic light pouring in from the source, from your higher self, from the divine. Feel your whole being washed through with that golden light. Feel yourself expanded, radiant, protected, strong, powerful, present, and come fully back into your heart, feeling the openness of your crown, of your root, and of all your centers, and just sit in that radiant light. Feel that light coming in, scintillating, powerful, golden, flowing, power of life, power of love, divine presence, and feel the gratitude within you. Gratitude for your divine connection. Gratitude for being awake and aware. Feel the Christ light shining for you and dissolving your places of fear. Bringing all the aspects of you that might feel weak or afraid into this golden heart presence. And as you sit with it and feel that power, we give thanks today for your presence with us in his temple of light. We give thanks to all guides and helpers. We give thanks for the unity of all souls brought together here and throughout the inner worlds of light, who form a great presence, the soul of humanity, lifting up all of humanity and leading forward into the new time. And as you walk and strengthen and work on yourselves, may the living spirit that is within all things come forward each day and in many different ways bring you strength and light into your thought processes, clarity into your perceptions, power, strength, and resilience into your lion's heart, presence, deep soul connection, joy, positivity, surety, and the feeling of safety fill you throughout your body every day as you come to understand your power, your divine power, and bring it forward and embody it and practice it and grow it stronger every day in the beauty way, in peace and love, in harmony, and with deep understanding that is beyond the mind. Blessings and peace, dear ones.
Blessed be.
Blessings and peace.
See you next time.